be a powerhouse of a team coming in here from Wintertime and Stingray, and they're going up, of course, Offerings and Kamaal. Kamaal gonna be on the fade here, and then
this is a 1v1 pick.
Wow, let's see what we got.
Okay, it's a nice dare to start things off, getting some blasters and 2v2s. Love to see that.
But already the red team a little bit split up here. Wintertime gonna be setting up with that downer with that scoop as well. The Sail gonna be coming through. Stinkley not gonna be able to get the sideline follow-up that he was looking for, but the red team is already getting shut down. They are split apart. They're not able to execute upon their game plan, and they are looking for a way to reset neutral. Sparky, the recovery off the top.
I'm just so scared looking at this team comp, man. This team comp that the blue team brings to the table, the utility of the spear, the just devastation that Teros can bring to the table. Stingray, there's the recovery chasing into the sky. Like, Winter is right on his heels as well. He's ready to follow up all the way, like two and a half jump heights up. He's already up there ready to follow up off his teammate. So it seems like a lot of 2v2 team synergy. Both players playing together on the blue team so far.
Oh, come on.
Nice weapon toss. Oh!
Wait a second.
Offerings.
Big guitar strings.
Offerings, yes sir. That was beautiful. Even started out with the weapon toss. He was integrating that to be safe on his landing, keep that going. He got the string going, ended it with a signature for the KO on the left side, and then got another KO after that. He's leveled up. He was looking a little bit lost in the beginning, but now, holy cow.
Oh, they're fighting back. But right now, Offerings is going to be fighting himself deep off stage here. Coming back on, the D-Light Sail is going to be coming through. Again, just collapsing onto the enemy that is left by themselves. Both members of the red team, they're trying to make it back on. The side stick is not going to be able to connect. N-Light, chase dodge up. Instead of going to help out his teammate with Stingray, he decided to focus on Winter, and as a result, lost his stock.
I think in that way, he was trying to keep things safe, because if he goes over, then all of a sudden Winter's going to go over, and the Teros goes over. So I'm loving this Lucian pick. We don't typically see too much Lucian in 2v2s. Back-to-back neutral signatures, both of them whiffing. Stingray gonna send the second member of the red team over to the left side. Let's see the red team split. This could be scary.
Oh, tries to commit to the recovery.
Nice.
He's still gonna be able to catch that landing. Nicely done. Stingray, listen, in a 1v2 setting, he's got both members of the red team between him. He is gonna be able to fight his way out of it. Kamaal.
Nice. Oh. The raw DC coming out. That sort of teleport that Fate has. Even the weight on that, and the turnaround, but Stingray, the target swap allowed Stingray to fall out of hit stun rather than Kamaal going through with a true combo. And so that was just like an outplay after an outplay as well. So I love that thought from Kamaal, and then I also love this Stingray thought that came right after that. The signature's coming out over from Offerings. I'm loving this Lucian so far, showing some of the blasters chops.
He was taking a sweet time on the landing, but still gonna be able to get that hit in. He's backing up a little bit. He's trying to cover the space behind. He's not gonna be able to get the counter punish that he was looking for.
No.
That's such a long animation to get stuck in, especially for the friendly fire. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, he went for the second one. Winter ended up going through him, so his teammate fell into it. That put Winter in the perfect spot to get the follow-up and the KO off of it. There's the big axe side air. Doesn't matter that it's a team KO, leaving Stingray all by himself, because the fact that Stingray is all by himself means no one is left standing on the battlefield, which means he is the victor.
I have a question. Kamaal, where was the follow-up? Because I saw that N-Light coming out. I saw those multi-hits coming out, and that was the perfect time that you could have had a chance to turn this into a 2v1, and yet Kamaal didn't go through the follow-up. I mean, maybe he missed. If we get a replay, hopefully in time, question mark, maybe we could see a little bit more of what happened, but that was really scary for Stingray and Wintertime for just a moment. But they were still able to clutch up. They were opening off with such an amazing lead in the beginning.
It's just game one jitters. Game one jitters. That's the sort of really difficult thing to sort of like manifest and like bottle down to describe to the people at home. Because they're on the stage, they're in the center of the arena with everything happening around them, and they have to focus on this one thing in front of them. We're going here into game two. Offerings coming back in with this Lucian, Kamaal coming back in with the Fate, hoping the result of this game will be a little bit different for him.
Okay, Wintertime coming in with that side stick, that N-Light, the second hit of it, the unfortunate friendly fire backing up a little bit here, able to get that D-Light Sail. Wintertime is putting the work in, but hold on, Offerings going off stage.
I love Offerings like instantly being ready to target swap, instantly expecting the blue team member to come out and help his boy.
Oh my gosh, absolute chaos. Everybody is getting hit here for a moment. I like that coverage with the D-Sig. Very nicely done. Sidelight, that was the opening, and Kamaal didn't take it.
Yeah, that was tough after that one. You're seeing him ready, like he hits the sidelight one direction. It seems like he's always ready for that sidelight the next direction rather than just going for the true damage right away. We'll see if that's sort of like, I don't even want to call it greed at this point, because again, you're playing 2, so you should be ready for that target swap. Gonna end up losing that stock there. Winter, the only person on this first stock, still ready to press here. There's a sidelight neutral there. It's a little bit of team damage, but he's already in KO damage, so not too bad. There's the cider. Is that gonna be enough? No, Taro's still holding on. That low strength that Lucian brings to the table.
The ground pound was a little bit too late. If he released it sooner, I think it would have hit before he went down a little too low. Stingray in the 1v2 right now, but I'm telling you, he is so good at avoiding any 1v2 or 2v1 combos in that position. Okay, both members of the red team in some disadvantage right now. The Endlight friendly fire is
They're just ready. They're just ready for that every single time. That Neutralite. The recovery just barely missing Stingray.
Okay.
Kamaal's going to work on the Winter over on the left side rather than trying to confirm the edge guard. He goes back towards the middle of the stage. These inlights, it feels like they're really starting to get Offerings in trouble. Sometimes he gets his teammate, other times you're just locked into that long animation, which is helpful during 2v1 team combos, but the rest of the time, it can really bite you.
Yeah, Offerings tried to take advantage of that position, but he was not able to get the hit that he was looking for. He ended up putting himself off stage. I love that sidelight. Kamaal coming in, the really nice interruption as well. Huge pickup, but that's not enough to KO off the side. We're on Demon Island. That was across the stage after all. Wintertime, he's trying to go up high. Stingray is going to get his landing caught successfully, but that is not enough to take it off the top. He gets a recovery. He gets the reversal. He is splitting up the red team.
Nice. Neutralite into the recovery, gets the double KO. That's going to even up the stocks and see if they can lock in on this final stock. Clean everything up here. Okay, he does get the punish, but it's just that down air. He's not able to find the sidelight right after. There was a dodge through from Winter. There's the weapon toss with the instant hammer wake up in light. Means Offerings isn't able to find that string that he was earlier, integrating those weapon tosses. There's the stomp side air. This could be the end for the red team.
Oh, the coverage. Yeah, you just had to press it, and then it would probably hit either one of them. That's going to be the downer. That is not enough to take it off the top, but it is all but over. Wintertime and Stingray going to be taken out. Game number 2 here, looking really good. I feel like Red Team, they're having some really good ideas. There's that unfortunate, factor of the friendly fire every now and then, and there's a couple of missed follow-ups.
Yeah, it's tough when you catch your teammate in the blaster's inlight on its own. Like in a vacuum, that's tough. But then when you're like close to KO damage, and that means that the punish the other team gets leads to a stock, that's just really heartbreaking. As a blasters player, I understand that feeling all too well. Getting locked into that animation, which can again be a blessing when you're ready for the 2v1 team combo, and then all of a sudden it's a curse the rest of the time.
Yeah, I think the red team also having a little bit of difficulty interrupting some of the blue team's combos. You're seeing some attempts, you're seeing them position themselves for it, but they're just not really able to stop it before it just fully comes into fruition. So game 3, potentially the final game of the set here. Let's see what Kamaal and Offerings can offer and bring to the table.
Yeah, we're going to see Offerings make the swap onto the Queen Nai, still bringing the Katars that he had on the Lucian, now bringing a lot more damage and a lot more defense and a lot more force. So hopefully some of those side airs on the blasters that didn't KO before, he's going to get those KOs this time. He also has the neutral signature at his disposal if he's able to follow up. There's the sidelight into the inlight, but Winter's just ready to hit him in the back of the head with that hammer side air.
That's what's setting the blue team apart, is their situational awareness. They know when they can interrupt, and Wintertime coming in with that big side stick. The neutral, not enough to take it off the top, but Stingray and Wintertime, they want that stock so badly. They are making Kamaal very uncomfortable.
See if they can keep that pressure on him. He's stuck on the ground, and all of a sudden he whipped that sidelight. Oh, Offerings, you can't be offering that to the blue team just like that. You know they're going to be ready. I feel like you can only really use that neutral signature like that as the follow-up off of your teammate. Maybe if you're getting real brave, you can use it like he did.
Come on, excuse me, Offerings, he saw, he watched that happen. Stingray going out there with the ground pound as well. He's able to get the recovery.
Nice bonk on the head. This is terrible for the red team. This is so bad for them. You pick Queen Nai because you want the strength and you want the survivability and all of that defense to the table, and then all of a sudden you're the first player on last stock. Well, there's 5 stocks on the blue team.
That wasn't enough. That wasn't enough to take it off the top. Spear recovery, not going to be able to KO. That's ridiculous. Oh, the damage.
Plenty of room here to go. Adding up all of that damage. See if you can get the KO off the top. The neutral air, not enough.
Wow, it must be difficult being a Spirit player at the moment. That was a lot of pain just now with not a lot of gain. Stingray off stage to the down air. Kamaal, is he going to be able to go ahead and secure this? He's not able to get the down air, the slight misspacing. Wintertime sent off stage once more, but he makes it back on successfully, and now the juggle begins onto the red team once again.
Red team trying to find their footing here. There's a great side sig that could open things up. Kamaal coming in with the D-sig. Doesn't have the success that he saw last time we called it out. See if he can live in this 1v2. This is going to be really tough for him. He is in the yellow, so he's got a little room to go, but he has to use all of that health he has left against the 4 stocks of the blue team. He has to be careful when he throws out those signatures because blue team's going to be ready to follow up off of it.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to be able to do it. It is 1 stock to foil, so you know what? He's
Stingray showing his dash consistency. All right, we see you, brother. I feel like he's just trying to act like bait. He's just like hopping around saying, yeah, Kamaal, come on, hit me. Because then this is going to happen right here. There's the neutral signature. 1 weapon toss goes high, 1 weapon toss goes low. See if Kamaal can even get back on the stage. He does.
He does, and he swoops in with that side tick. He just rides in, he flies in. He's able to get it, but yeah, he's got a lot of work to put in.
Weapon toss goes high. Stingray's going to set it up. Just the bonk on the head.
They think they're so smart through that.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, I'm manipulating the space so that you jump into the weapon toss. Anyways, nice job to Stingray and Wintertime. They really shut them down in that game 3. Again, I feel like a lot of this came down to the difference in the 2's situational awareness, being able to zoom out and like being like, okay, when is it my turn to interrupt something? And then afterwards, do I